we encounter it on all planets. The only ones which is actually that safe is paradise planets, because they should not have any weather issues. However, I have actually seen that now, so it's one of those where we're not 100% sure, but 90%-ish. So storm is clearing. Looks like it's a good deposit, but it's not pure. Before I start making holes in the ground, because where is it? Where is the deposit? There? No. So it's mixed in here with silicate powder. Well, we take what we can, and it's good enough, I guess. I'm not always sure when it's what I'm looking for, when it's not, because the coloring is kind of tricky sometimes. I think I actually start getting some. I think I have taken what there was. So, what else? Silver, non-stones, non-stone. Opinion there, so it's not so far away. Boom. trying to see if I could catch an animal that I don't have. So, at least this is giving us something which we eventually can use. So, little bit annoying that the coloring is so close, but yeah. So I'm just curious. Underground, okay. That means caves. I'm not sure I can be bothered for that now. So now we are actually in a situation where we are in a new galaxy where we kind of was supposed to be. So it actually tells me to talk to our old friends on the app normally. So I will actually do that. I know why we have to do it. Well, not we don't have to do it, but why it says so is because as we change galaxy, it seems like we or they forget something. Still very empty in here. Get out and play. It's a good game. Traveler friend. So I'm not going to take the round trip, but I'm not really going to take the round trip. I'm going to go back to the ship and go where no man has gone before. I almost said. You very often get into that kind of situation in this game because you actually get into systems where no one has been before. Might also get into somewhere there's been a lot of traffic, and it seems to be the closer to the galaxy core because everything funnels into that. Everything else is in a big ring around it, and there's a lot of space we can be in. What do you want? Not much reward for you. He's running. Why is he running? Fight you, dog. Should we call him a dog? Ship to roll in. Got a suspicious packet. What was in that? Nip butts. Oh well. So, we were going to... I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going towards the galactic core. Because that's going in the right direction. And I'm actually looking for a paradise planet and make a small base, maybe with some production on. So no. Okay, I'm engaging. I normally end up being chased by sentinels. Something is shooting at me. It's actually... I stop. No. No. Stop barking. My dog is looking out of the window and seeing something very dangerous. Look at the ships with shooting at me. They're worse than that Deliveroo guy or what it is outside, you see. best friend. So, which one is it? Is it that one? Boom! Shit just came out. Oh. So the ship is a C1, so no temptation because it's not better than what we have. So that will be reward directly, which is absolutely fine. Where is he? Is there? Hello, Admiral Port. So that always gives some nanites, it gives gold, and very often it also gives a storage thingy for your own one. There, cargo bulkhead. So that's actually quite good. That's useful, at least. So I have 2 pieces of stuff I'm not overly keen on. Do they have a trade thingy on this ship? Some freighters might have trade stations. It's not certain. But the thing is, you can walk around looking at it. Oh, and actually, this has a planetary probe that will reveal the whole system. Oh, it's a pirate control, so it's actually not overly bad. But then you can see what's on the different planets. You can install that on your own freighter. I haven't done that yet. Temperate planet, that might be worth have a look at. And it's without. Temperate planet will occasionally give you bad weather, but it also it's possible it will be fine. So just as on my own freighter, I can't find my way around, but I don't know what that is. It's nothing I can do anything about. That is to change your appearance. That's back to the bridge. There, we've been there. What is that? Black market terminal. Oh my. So we can actually sell the black market stuff here. Oh, we can't because it's on the ship. What can we buy here? Relics, DNA samples. It's one of these things you can actually earn a lot of money doing this, but it carry a risk. So I am not going to do it, but if you want to take risk earning quick money, feel free. Make sure you have a fast ship and well armed as well, because you will be chased down by sentinel ships from time to time. So I'll go to the space station as normal. I know it's an outlaw one. But at least I can sell those things. As I said, I don't really want to have them chasing me around. Last time I got into trouble with that, it was really severe trouble, so it's really important that you take the decisions and you play as you like, you take the risks you want. I'm not taking overly stupid risks, to be honest. So, gone. Activating this. I can not go to my ship, but I can go to my bases. So, that is always an option. Your own bases. I wonder what type of, it's a C class, so nothing overly. However, I believe okay. He was just one to talk to. I thought he might be a seller. Weapons requested trade dead. Let's shout dead that we start shouting together. Why could I imagine myself standing somewhere between the stars and ending up shouting with some alien? It's a scrap deal. I'm not starting them yet. We will at some point. I actually noticed there's something up here. Have I ever... Are you just talking or are you selling something? He's just talking. Okay. Trial mystery from... let's get some trouble here. So even though they are pirates, they still work as any other of their kind. gave me some nanites. Not bad. So, and even a slot for the exosuit. Take that as well. What's up there behind? I just realized I never actually explored these. There's another guy standing. There's something behind that curtain, but I can't get through. I need probably just to talk to as well. Let's take the mystery with him. Let's do interloping again, that went quite good. So these are always hit and miss. You can take chances. Buy one, two, which is something which would interest you. Starship Shield module or suspicious scanner module, but you never know whether they are better or worse than what you have and can get other places. But as I said before, very often you can actually use it on other ships or other things. And now at least I can sell what I don't want to have. Oh, this has gone up in price. So I'm just selling them because I don't really want to be caught with them. I've actually never looked what he had. Blood Salt. Wow, that sounds. Prismatic Feathers, Moon Eater, Suspicious Package, Tritium for 7, that's actually not bad. These we can farm ourselves. Yeah. Pugnium can be bought in these places as well. You need that for certain things, but the thing is, to get that, you normally will have to fight sentinels, so or their ships. So that comes with risk, and it's actually quite cheap to buy. So just saying, you don't have to spend your life for getting it. And even traders, it's not illegal to sell, so even traders around might have it. So there was one planet I wanted to go to the temperate. That one, Yarko Delta. That was not the one. Not the one. So the good thing is, as we have scanned the planets, we actually know what's on all of them. That's the one. So don't fly into the space station. So this could be an okay place for a base. Actually, I don't want to go down to the south. I want to go there, around the equator. I hope it is. The question is what type of hazard is on the planet, because if it's not too bad, then it could be a place for a small base. So we'll need to look at it first. Temperature is fine. We've got boiling monsoons. How often do they come? That's the question. Oh, there's one coming now. I'm going to tempt fate a little bit, just to see. How bad it actually turns. Always survive some minutes. It might only be 2. So it gets very warm. Yeah. When it passes 100 degrees, then I'm going to sit it out and then go out and explore a little bit and see how often, if it comes again every 2-3 minutes, then I know that this would be too annoying to be on a planet like that. But if nothing happens while I explore and it seems fine, then I could decide to put a small base. It's only going to be a place to kind of teleport to, and might see if there's any resources which we can farm, but other than that, it's not going to be a big fancy base anyway. So it's still very warm. So that's another thing. If you see that they last for half an hour every time, then it's equally bad. If it's short, it's done and over with, then yeah, that's one thing. But there's no way you can predict how this is affected, and I'm actually starting thinking right now that this is lasting a little bit too long for my taste. So I'm still going to explore when it's over, and if it comes back relatively quick, then I'm not making a base on this planet, because as said, then it would be shitty to be out and trying to harvest anything. It's not worth it. It will take too long. It's always a balance what you like and not like. You might find it okay if you're playing on your own, and which most people are, but and you can sit it out, then fine. I'm not going to judge that. So there was some birds I didn't scan. Four out of 12. That's a lot of animals. So that's actually normally a good sign. But let's see how quickly they come back. More that way. The thing is, if I can get all animals, I do take them, because the bonus nanites are good. I do like easy nanites. That's kind of a team with something is unknown there. So animals there. Oh, floating crystal. That I want. That is normally worth money. However, we also need these for our frigate fuel. So we have to try to send out the frigates before we end today, so we still have that in the end of the stream. Oh, there's lots to go up. Yeah, try to take these and fight off sentinels at the same time. So I'm not going to unravel them right now, because they stack. I think there's 10 in each stack, so you actually risk getting 10 different slots filled from these. It can be anything. Normally it's in the high-end range. episodes we can actually create ourselves, but if we can get them without spending resources on them, that's even better. Just need to get the laser to cool down a little bit sometimes. So that is with a little bit of luck, it would be, how many was there? 14, might be 25,000 each, so that's actually not bad if that's the case. There's of course no guarantee for anything. It is in this game like in any other game. There is a certain RNG determine whether you are lucky or not. Some people are born lucky, some has to work very hard for luck. I would say this save I have been relatively lucky, so technology module, I'll take that as well now. I'm pretty much standing on it. So, yeah, then it comes again. How long time was that? That was not a long time. Turning on now. So I think that would be too annoying to have a base on. Thing is, when you have a base, you want to be able to get around without that's true. Storm crystals are good to farm. Okay. If you are in Euclid Galaxy, I have a little video on my YouTube channel where with the address of the planet where I found my S-Class tool. It's this one. And I put a little video about where I found it, and it's actually easy to get to. But, I mean, it's like everything else. One thing is finding the planet, another thing is actually finding the play. Yeah, I do put them up with addresses when I find something, and I mean, if it's useful, then I'm happy to help other people as well. The thing is with the ships, for instance, you might have to camp out for them, but anything I find, I make small videos and put it up, and the title will say it's an S-class multi-tool or ship or whatever, so the link is on my Twitch page as well. So, but yeah, storm planets and storm crystals, they are good, but I just came into this galaxy and I was thinking that finding a good planet and maybe see if there was any resources which could be farmed. But as I said, if the weather constantly is bad, then it's a little bit annoying. I use for storm crystals, I very often use frozen planets because I kind of find they are easier to get around on even with bad weather. But I think that's a question about taste. So that was not really what I wanted. So I think we are off to the next system. We have plenty of travel to do anyway, so it is very often just getting out there and go to next system and going in the right direction. I don't remember how good this galaxy is with the paradise planets, but there will always be some, even though sometimes they will be more rare than in other galaxies. Yeah, talking about multi-tools, unfortunately the space stations, I have not found any higher than B, and I did see some American guy, he had a video with another outlaw, okay. He had some space stations where he found S multi-tools, but there was no indication where those systems were. So, but again, it is the draw of the luck, isn't it? I mean, I can land here, and it is what everyone is looking for, and I don't need it. That's such law, isn't it? It's always like that. I know in other games that you have been grinding for something, and then one of your friends come and play with you, and they kill the first mob, and then they get exactly what you have been grinding for hours, days, weeks even. That's how it works. Okay. It's a little bit funny with ships. I always look at them, but I rarely. Well, explore like this would not really be interesting. I already got an Explorer, not a great one, but an okay one. So, is this the last? I actually don't know how many we can get. Have anything to sell, so let's look at the planets in this system. Yeah. Well, in some games they call it Russian number generation. But it is random, and I have been very happy and very cursing about that sometimes. But it is what very often makes games a little bit interesting, that it's not a given. You always have the uncertainty before you get what you hope for or like. It's only lost 3. What is this last one? It's the last one. Must be this way over. There. Too bad, then there should be. That doesn't look good. God. That is. What is the Russian said? Blyat. Not that I speak Russian, but there is some words which is very covering these things. This is not useful, to be honest. So maybe I should look a little bit more on the systems. At least there is a number of planets. So I'm very bad at not actually looking at the systems, and I normally have economic scanner, conflict scanner, and everything on my ship. For some reason, in this one, I don't. Which is a little bit silly. Activated emerald. That's actually not bad to get your hands on. And we keep with the part. Oh no, this is abandoned. So, for those who haven't heard it, weeks time ago, I read on Reddit there was a discussions about abandoned stations, and there were several people saying, oh, they had never found one, and they must be very rare and stuff. And ever since I read that thread, this is the 4th or 5th abandoned station I find. So, well, I was tempted to say, guys, look at my streams, because they don't seem that rare. Or my RNG is going in the direction of abandoned stations. I don't know. But it's really weird. But as always, explore the station, even if it's abandoned, because you will find small things here and there, and even the abandoned ones has a teleporter, and you can use that to get to and from. It's not like the outlaw, so it's not locked out of the system. The only thing is you cannot go to the outlaw ones, but only from outlaw ones. So yeah, and there is a back room as well on both sides. And you need, of course, an Atlas pass to get in. That's a hydronics bay, that's not my favorite. I can't be bothered to gather the carbon in these. There are quicker way of getting carbon. And learn the words, that's always good. So very atypical, the abandoned bases, stations have on the side where the missions are and the chart salesman, there's actually a back room as well. That surprised me a little bit. But on the normal stations you can't go into that. So there's even more nanites. So it's been a Viking one, but the system is Viking, so you can even trade. Weird things, but do we have anything we want to sell? I as usually have a lot of weird things, but as said, I am a little bit of a hoarder, so I'm actually tempted to sell that. This is the highest price I've seen on it. So I sell it, and next system I get to, they request them for 50% over. So in here is actually a room. This is a storage room. That's good. There might be something we can use. It annoys me a little bit. There's a chair. Why can't I nick that chair and put in my base, for instance, or retrofit the blueprint or something like that? That could be interesting. So why would you put two white boxes in the same room? That's you can only put your health to maximum once. So saying the thing with gathering carbon, I can't be bothered, but I always take the red boxes because there's always something in, and very often it's things like carbon or sodium or something like that, which is actually useful, and you accumulate it over time. Sentinels in this system. On the space station. That might be why the system is kind of abandoned because of all the sentinels on the planets. No one wanna come here. Frosted metal. Oh, nice. So if I want anything here, I have to take chances. Chromatic fog planet. What on earth does that mean? I have to look at that planet. Hannah 92J9. Hannah. Whenever I run out of fuel, I always have this feeling that something is happening. I don't know why. It's like, oh god, I'm being attacked or something like that. The funny thing is that you very often are sitting, the game is relatively peaceful, and you are still paranoid with noises, with things happening, light flashes, whatever come across, and you always expect the worst. I think some of the games we've played through time has severely damaged us. And I'm drinking cold coffee as usual, but you get used to do that. I think I need one of those cups. You heat the cup with USB, and then you plug it in, and then it keeps the coffee warm. So chromatic fog, is that one of those which then is in black and white? I think it is. That looks intriguing. Temperature is okay. Storms as well. So going to take a chance to take some deposit and see because it's not always as bad as it's advertised. High sentinel activity is not necessarily meaning they're aggressive. But on the other hand, there's no guarantee they are not, so there's no animals in this one. And the sentinels is supposedly enforcing, so it might not like if I am too active. Well, let's see. But the thing is, as I said several times, deactivated versions of the base resources is kind of those kind of things, you never really get them, but then you need them and you have to go out and try to find them, and then that can take a very long time actually too. I have been chasing activated copper which I couldn't find. It took me forever. So when I come across planets that have it, I always take at least one deposit, because then you do end up having some. Oh yeah. It's a lovely place. Well, what is he going to do? Okay, I'm a little bit of a pussy, so can I place that somewhere there? Nope. Damn. Should be able to land that up. Oh well. Not looking too. Funny, emerald is green. The color here is red. So that's the chromatic thing you're doing there. Admit, I do not like resources that is impure, but I always have problems actually finding out when it's empty or not. I can see when I only get silicate powder, then yeah, of course it's then empty. But then like there, yeah. So that's the rock surface. Okay. It's nice to know. Ugh. So it's water, but there's no animals, so I'm not like going to do anything special with that. I think I'm actually tempted to do. To find out if I can get my ship somewhere here. Doesn't look like I can. Okay. So let's hope there won't be a storm or anything. So I can that's interesting. I like metal fingers. Gold, uranium, sentinels. Well, you're kidding me. Why is that not possible to land? Okay. Question when he starts thinking I have been too invasive in the environment, but until now he actually, well, I say he, but they of course don't have any genders. To my knowledge, I might be wrong. That's someone correct me if I'm wrong. say these metal fingers are really worth it because they give so much. Last time I ran into these, I got almost 9,000 uranium, which kept me going for a very long time on radioactive planets, among other things, and fueling the ship. And gold, of course, it's gold. That is actually a useful resource as well. I'm just a little bit nervous when the Sentinel will pick up, but I'm taking a chance, and my ship is far away, so for some reason I can't call it here. But Sentinel's like everything else. Where is he? There. So just pretend I'm not here. I'm just an organic statue. As long as you just scan me, then that's fine. I mean, I might push my luck, but if you don't, then you would be speculating afterwards. What would have happened if you had continued, so I'm just greedy now, but and you shouldn't, of course, be greedy, because that always karma comes and get you. Or whatever you want to call it, sentinels in this case. No, I actually think they don't seem aggressive, so I have had the planets where they were starting shooting at me long before this, so where's the last one there? It could be the last one was the last straw, but let's see. So 3,400 gold. And a lot of uranium. I had some in already, but No complaints about that. Back to the ship. But yeah, if you don't take chances, you don't get anything out of it. And I'm cautious with the Sentinels because I have seen on my own body how bad it can go. When I started playing, I did not have any clue what they were. I thought that, okay, I can shoot. I have a gun. So don't you shoot at me, I shoot back. And I did. Then suddenly there was 5 of them or something like that. Then I was not so happy anymore. Now they are investigating. What are they investigating? I'm not doing anything. That's a little bit weird, but so as said, I was actually tempted to get the freighter here, so I will actually do that. And it got emerald, so it's a green system. I can't do that. No, I should have known that. I don't have an emerald driver. So we need to find a normal yellow sun system. But I do like to have the freighter in the same galaxy as me. The thing is, using teleporters to other galaxies is absolutely fine, but it takes longer and longer the further you are from where you actually. So is that red? Actually, I think it is. So the thing is, you don't have to go where they suggest you go. Damn, I can't remember the. Designations, because there is each type has specific, and you can actually check them up on No Man's Sky Wiki, but I haven't been there for a very long time, so this was actually not a bad system. Good planet between them. There's an icy one. Activated copper. That's not bad. It's funny, now I don't need deactivated. I find them everywhere. Unstable. There's ancient bones. So if you wanna try to earn some money, that could be an option. glacial, that's cold as well. Active, aggressive sentinels, that's where are you there? Unstable planets with high. So that was the icy. Is that a moon? Actually. So it was scrap. That's all actually not bad either, so I think, actually, don't be stupid, I need to go to the space station first, because otherwise I forget all about it, and I need to take the normal tour around. I know the longer into the game you come, it gets less and less important, but I actually like to do these things as long as there is a purpose. So I'm a little bit curious if I have any more slots I can get. Oh, there's a roamer. Can't get any more there, but that's fine, I'll take it. Not going through them at this point. Just looking at, oh, it looks nice. But it's still a sea. A lot of slots though. That's not always what you get. It's a gig system. Don't wave at me. What are you doing? Trade or not. Okay, don't point up everything. No, that's okay. I get it. Just don't do that. Oh, need to see. Wiring loom is cheap. I'm not going to buy at this point. Thing is, I have plenty on stock, so until they are used and there is, oh, I actually never checked them out. That was them I didn't check out. Maybe I should. Just in case there's something I need to sell. But knowing me, I won't. So it is precious. There's actually quite a good value in them. Quite a good value. Okay, so maybe we should check the back room. It might be something we can use for something. Hydroponics. At least I can get the standing bag I just lost. Now I can go and offend him again. I'm not so adamant on the navigation data anymore because I have so many. And I know they are very, very practical when I start needing certain building types, and I will go down that route, but for now it's not overly important. So this room is holding nothing on the game station. As a traveler, and as I already showed, is useful if you want to find their graves so you get glyphs, or you can follow the Atlas route and you get them that way. I'm running out of trait words with them, for now at least. Gifts from gifts. Give me gift. Okay. So I said you could talk with the traveler, but I'm not going to look for his grave. But that is the easiest way of finding glyphs if you don't want to go the Atlas route. Units must be the trade word. Decommissioned circuits. So I can go to the freighter from here, but I'll actually see if I can call it to the system. Probably no. I have to be on a planet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to that icy planet and the moon, and I will call it there, because I think that would be quite an okay place to have it. So it was not that one, it was not, it was over here somewhere. Well, not that one. I do not want it, my freighter to be at a planet with have the risk of getting sentinel ships flying around. I know it might be silly, but I have a tendency to attract them. We just clip out there. It It seemed like I can't. Right. I know that if it clips out, then the session time will reset. So, what have we got on this cold planet? Might actually not be a bad planet, even though it's cold. I kind of like the cold planets. They do remind me of things up north in Europe and well, North America and Canada, those kind of quite fascinating areas, I would say. I kind of always wanted to, damn, it is cool. I always wanted to actually see places like Alaska or the north of Canada. I've been up north of Europe, up where Norway, Sweden and Finland actually meet. So is that some sort of storm, or is that the normal temperature, or is it just extreme? It's deep freeze, yeah. Well, I can stay alive for 3 minutes. Oh, that's not bad. That's enough to do what I want to do. Oh, so that's nice money. Three out of 4. So there's not much animal life there is on this planet. There's a transmission tower. You know what? Then let's go there and park. Not that there is any reason for it as such, but at least it's good flat ground and got a parking area. So let's see if I can call the freighter. I could. Good. So minus 98 degrees. I've never been in somewhere that cold. I've been close to minus 30, but or even 30, but luckily it was a dry, calm day, so I know people living where it was were very cautious of whether it would start being windy or not. That was their worst concern. That was actually the board animal. snow spider. Gold. What? Cobalt. Dihydrogen. So we get some extra nanites. That's not bad. So it's a little bit funny. It says transmission tower. I actually thought about something else. I thought about the hologram emitter thingy. So this is something different. However, that might actually reveal something interesting. So we get a code 126. Two times one is two. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 24 is 120. 6 times 120 is 720. Mathematics. So, distress signal. That's actually not bad. Nothing else in here. Can't steal the chairs. So let's go and look at that distressed ship. That might be quite interesting. This lovely weather. So how far away is 2 hours? So let's go up so we can go down. Whoa. Chillax. So before I go out, just double check that this is up to scratch. It is very cold here. Scanner module. It's actually an extreme storm, so it's even worse than bad. Check body, search data banks for tech. I think I will look for tech this time. Scanner module. So the ship is B class. That will be scrapped, to be honest. I don't have any. Ferrite dust. Well, I have a little bit. So okay, I can make some. I'll claim the ship because then I can sit in it while yeah, I'm aware of that. So, should be enough. Did something stupid, but never mind. Because I shouldn't put anything on this ship, as it will be scrapped. So I need a metal plating. Starship fix. Click, click. And to find the space station. Okay. Which is beyond. But as we talked about in this beginning, whether we would reach 100 million coins, we have. Which is actually quite good. So eventually we can decide to upgrade the freighter at some point, or we can continue trying to get better ships and stuff like that. Always good to have enough coins for everything. So it always saddens me a little bit that you can't give or sell ships to other players, because I would actually be happy to donate some ships I find to my viewers, for instance, but you can't. See, now the problem is it put the solar ship here, which is damaged. But it's fine. I'm not going to use it anyway. I'm going to use the teleport to our freighter and then see if we can get some frigates out and do some mission for us, so we have something to look at on Sunday. But first we need to sell those. Oh, we got a storage augmentation, good. That was the one we got from the gig earlier. I am not overly keen of saving that. And we have a bulkhead for the freighter as well. So we got a couple of millions out of this, so that was actually not a bad one. So let's teleport to our freighter. Which is in this system as well, so go relatively quick. Then I need to do two things. First I need to add that bulkhead. That is not bad. Then I need to go down and yeah, that is a little bit of a problem. Our ship has not emerged, so I'm actually that is kind of a small bug there is in the game, because they are actually supposed to be here. Yeah, I know. But I need to save. Then I need to go here and reload. Are they all here? This is the hauler, which is only a sea hauler, so might want at some point to upgrade it. But notice that I have some of the things you need to build a base. And actually, one thing I really should do is I should actually take one of these very big ones and put here, because it's one thing you really need a lot of when you're doing base building. However, that was actually not what we were going to do in any way. We need our fighter, which we left on the planet, but it finds its way home itself. But the thing is, it's where we have our things. So I'm going to put them on the freighter, some of them. only the things which need to be stored there though. So then we go up and we try to see if we can make some fuel. We should be able to make some. So 10 is what I think is a minimum, because that gives 500 in average. So 12, yeah. Then let's go and see what missions we have at hand. At least we can send something out, so we have something to look forward to on Sunday. 2 combat, 1 industrial, 1 balance, and 1 voyage of discovery. So I need my notes so I can see what ships we actually have. We could send out an exploration. It takes a long time, but it's a 3-star, so that might not be bad. Exploration. So it comes up as a 5-star, so that will give us full outcome, 900 tons. So you can see that's a lot, but that's fine. So combat, we have plenty of combat ships, and I actually tend to take the lower ranking ones. The reason for that is that they level up as they do missions, and I think I will take the industrial as the 3rd one. And then we are pretty much done. I could make a balance, but I don't know how good that would be. So 1 combat, 1 support, 1 trade, another support, and another combat. It actually gives a 5 stars, so let's take that one as well. Then we have what we can send. No, we don't have any more fuel for anything. So these will be, we look at them Sunday. Unless I get a slot tomorrow, but I don't think I will. However, the best thing you can do is actually follow, so you get a notification when I go live, because I do sometimes go live outside the schedule, but and I do play No Man's Sky, except Saturday. That's when I talk a little bit about gaming news, and I do different games. I don't know what I will be playing Saturday. I think I will pick up an older game and go through that. But a lot of my talk is getting into how you can save money or play for free, different things, because I do not always believe that you should pay 60 euros or 60 pounds to play a game, especially not if you can avoid that. So I'm trying to help a little bit finding cheaper options. So what I will do now is I will go up to the refiner and I will do some refining, but I'll do that off stream because that normally takes quite a while before anything comes out of that. Uh, when we later start trying to combine different things, then I will do that on stream, of course, so everyone can learn. And the things is, whatever is interesting, I will cut out of the stream and make videos of any instructions there is or educational things. I will try to make videos out of them. Some of them is very small, but they can be useful. So check out my YouTube channel as well, and the link is on my Twitch page. So that's all for tonight, and I will thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, please come back. Next No Man's Sky is Sunday at I start roughly 10 to 8, and then from 8 it's the serious stuff. Otherwise, I'm losing my voice now, but Saturday gaming talk and some random old game or some new game I never played before. It could be either or, but let's deal with that Saturday. Otherwise, I'll bid you a very good night and continued evening wherever you are, and may all your gods be with you wherever they are. Good night, and peace with you all. Bye.